Are y'all ready for the next poet? Say yeah. Well, y'all are already clapping. Already raising the energy for the one, the only, Just Jay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not used to being the center of attention. Ooh. I know it's weird. How y'all doing? To that night? Yeah, it's tonight time. Sorry about that. So you can just bear with me. I kind of wrote this a few hours ago. I've been battling.
New shit.
Yeah. I've been really battling an internal battle for like the past forever. And I told myself about 3 months ago, I did a show and I was like, I can't perform anything else until I get this poem out. And it took me 6 whole months. So when I saw it on Instagram and I was like, oh snap, like this is my opportunity, because I was going to counseling and did a lot of speaking to myself, and this is what came up. Hi. My name is Jay. I'm kind of a little shy. I kind of want to be brave, but I don't know how or why. But oh my God. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. I've cried more times than I've written rhymes, and that's why I'm blind. Blind to the fact that these words have the power to kill, replacing the thoughts of doubt so I eat my next meal. God gave me a gift. No matter how much I deny, I'll always have to be real. I open my mouth to suppress my external chill, then sit down in agony since I can't spit this mess that I wish I had to spill. When it's time for me to hit the stage, somehow I can only stand still. Bro, what's wrong with me? My mental? What's the big old deal? Sitting in my thoughts, my metaphors and simile became more and more surreal. I can never be enough. I can never make it through the rough. And I'll just never be tough enough. But no, I'm wrong. Exchanging altercations of insufficiencies, leaning on other affirmations of dependencies, it's clear that I'm the one with misconstructed tendencies. I can never be enough. I can never make it through the rough. I will never be as tough. I'm Jay. No, be more confident. I'm Jay. Be less shy. Be yourself. I'm just Jay. These illusions, manipulations cover up all other instances of time in an attempt to cover up the default setting of genders that we find true. I'm tired of being enslaved by generations of stereotypes and criticism, contouring the inner beauty of what you think this world should be. Let these adjectives be the emancipation, these verbs be the proclamation that these white lines are put to good use. Let these metaphors become the declaration, and these similes bring independence to unshackle my existence from the paradoxes of my life, covering up the truth of existence and connotations of factory mindset that I can no longer end in the truth. So I guess us poetically poets are just poetically challenged, and every line that we inhale and every bar that we exhale is nothing but nonsense of emotions left behind. Made up folk tales of lives that we created in our minds to be true, since there are no way that words will be enough. Well, I say this. When I grab the pen, I bleed these white lines from within religiously within the thoughts that Christians would call it a sin. That one day that these pens will write life-changing testimonies and keep our sons and daughters away from debt's collection. It is enough. I'm a poet named Jay. I'm a nurse named Jay. I'm just Jay. God damn it, I can do anything through Christ that strengthens me. I'm just Jay.
Yes. Okay, Jay. Y'all give it up for Just Jay. So, you already said like this was therapy for you. And where did this moment come from where you were just like, I need to express this? Because I feel like I'm raising young boys right now. They're both 11. And, I can see them, having their moments. And, I always want to leave it open that you can come to me emotionally and, share all these things that you want to share with me. But yeah, where did you get to this space?
So I graduated nursing school. I became a nurse and I moved back to...
Y'all give it up!
So I moved back to Houston, and I wrote a book in college just because I was bored and I was depressed. And when I moved back to Houston, I was just like trying to start doing poetry, but then I had found out that writing poetry for a book and spoken word is night and day. I have like hundreds of poems, but they're not meant to be performed. And then there's some of the great poets that have books that when they read it, it's like, it's red and black and white. So when I came down here, forever thankful. But I reached out to Red Lion like on a limb one day. He was doing
Shout out Red Lion.
Yeah, like he was doing like bars and ballads, and I'm like, yeah, he's not gonna pick me. And he reached out to me, and actually like the host, me and her, we're really good friends, and she gave me props, and he was like, yeah. I had one poem on my Instagram, and he was like, yeah, so you're not gonna go first because you don't suck. So you're gonna definitely go in the middle, like behind everybody else that's never wrote poems. And that poem's actually, I wrote it called Boys Don't Cry, Men Do. And it was just about, I genuinely just wrote it because I genuinely feel like that. I grew up, my dad was like, boys don't cry.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
My son told me that he deserved it because he was pinching my oldest son, and my oldest son was asleep, and he just went pop, hit him in the nose. Nose started bleeding. I was like, damn, nigga, you got a hand. And I'm like, oh, let me call your dad. He was like, don't call my dad. My dad said kings don't cry. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Yeah, so like I definitely grew up with that. And then like I played sports, and it's like your coach gonna tell you, oh, you ain't nothing, cussing you out, call you every name in the book. And it's like, you gotta be tough. And when I graduated nursing school, I was like, I'm the only man on my floor. There's no men there. So it really taught me how to embrace my feelings and emotions because I'm crying with the women at the desk. I'm just like, hey, you having a bad day? Your man just cheated on you? Let's cry together. Let's just get it out the way. And I just feel like so much more at peace, like letting those emotions out because I mean, that's why you see so many men out here like committing suicide because we bottle up so much emotion. It's like, nah, it's okay. Yeah. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let that out.
Cry, you cry, we cry.
And we can cry together.
Yes, come on. Lil Mo, she had a jam that then. For real. Niggas was really crying when they was listening to her and shit, for real. Wow. Well, thank you, Just Jay. Y'all give it up again for Just Jay. Wait. Do you have any shows coming up? Did you have any shows coming up? No, okay. Did anybody should follow you? He said, I'll be forgetting that part. Yeah, come tell us where to follow you.
Social media too
often. You don't do social media? How you gonna hide your gift like that? That's crazy. You don't remember that story where you hid the talent and he came back and said, did you use your talent to the best of your ability?
And
you didn't
and
use
Red Lion told me that every opportunity he gets,
you just heard it again.
He just told me like
don't let me come back. Don't let me hear you saying nothing about no social media.
But I have Instagram at white WHITEJAAY. And yeah, just white WHITEJAAY.
Y'all give it up for Just Jay. Give it up for the people walking in. Hey, get yourself a drink, grab a couch, grab a chair. Welcome in. You have came to approach the mic, and we are so grateful you are here.